Okay, here we go. You guys don't need to see me. You see me enough. It's all about this guy. It's all about that. So this is an attempt to try and see if we're in good shape here. Oh, I think we're in great shape. We're in a great shape. This is an attempt to explain some of the physics and geometry of this thing. Look at that. I mean, you almost don't really need to explain anything to it. Although it is sitting a little lopsided. Oops. Let's try it again. So we'll try and put a little bit better spin on it. So the axis of this thing, I've got to get a good spin on it. The up and down axis of it, and this bench is fairly plumb. Let's see, since this is leveled up, this should, I mean, have you ever seen such a thing? So it's got an up and down axis that is, I mean, this is leveled. I bumped into it, so it might be off a touch. That's good. That's very close. That could come up a little. Not enough to matter. This is good. That's good. And that's decent for what we're trying to accomplish. I don't think, basically we want to just provide something level so that this thing can respond. And remember, we're dealing with other pieces of rock, fire. I don't even know if you could use sticks, but you're dealing with other stone tools to fashion this thing, and probably a rock to rub this thing on to smooth. I couldn't even tell you what kind of stone this is. So if anybody has an idea of what kind of stone this is, please let me know. You know, we're talking, oops, let's do it up here. I mean, what the heck? What in the heck? Heck! My shims are a little bit off. So now we're talking about these axes or whatever. So if you look, this thing's on a flat surface. And let's get in closer. Let's see if I can do this. You see that there is somewhere in here, if you remember your geometry class, this thing is resting on its tangent. This is an arc. You've got a space here and a space here. And it comes back to that tangent no matter what you do to it. It is a little bit flatter in here. The more outstanding one is this one. It comes back to its resting place. It's one little point. I mean, how nuts is that? So, let's come back over here, whoopsie doopsie, we're moving our little thingy a little bit, not exactly what we want to do. So, you can see, well, wait a minute, let's see what we can see. Move my junk. So we'll see where we're at with our level. Okay, so that end needs to come up a little. I knocked it out. So let's see if we can bring this guy back in just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, look at our bubble. Can you see the bubble? We're dead level that direction. So when we take our level and we pull it away, let's check our level again. Dead level. And keep in mind, this is an engineer's level. This isn't an off-the-shelf torpedo level. This is calibrated. So it looks like it's lopsided to the right just a touch, but that was probably known to the individual that made this. I don't know. It is a little bit lopsided, but the relationship to the axes in this guy, gal, child, they're all in relationship to each other. And so what we're talking about here is this point, and I'm guessing I gotta try and look under it where it's. So I'm thinking there's a spot that's like from here to here that it's resting on. Right in here. But this axis and this axis, if this is level, that makes this plumb, which is another term for perpendicular. And this is the balance point of the head. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to change when you put wood in these grooves, which these grooves are designed for wood. But holy freaking smokes. So I'm sure there was probably a stone where this thing was, once it was gotten to rough shape, a stone was able to be used to do the final shape, the final balance, and then probably another stone to polish this puppy. I mean, I'm just dumbfounded. I hope you guys are like not thinking I'm just like the most crazed axe addict in the universe. It was by the bedside table last night. I do know, I am reasonably sure, I don't think these corners were broken off in use. Yeah, there's a fair amount of symmetry here, and these are just guesses. This is without expert opinion, but I think this is how they achieved the pull to blade balance on this thing. They would do this and then chip off a little bit, and then do this and chip off a little bit, then turn it over, and depending on which side you had this sitting on, depended on where you took your chip. So and I'm here to tell you, let's get this shot. Let's get this shot. If I can do this thing justice. I mean, what the? that cool on the plexiglass? Okay, we're gonna go this way now. I mean, this thing sits on a flat level surface. I'm having to hold the camera, and I mean, this thing sits on a flat level surface exactly like the maker intended. One more time. With sticks and stones and an eye and an understanding of geometry and balance. So, I hope everybody's doing well. Pilk Polk, it's glad to see you. Pilk Polk, it's good to see you. Missed you. Tasman, you're burning it up. I love it. You are on fire, brother. So anyway, I think what we're going to do with this contraption, this lovely artifact, is we're going to study it as long as my customers, let me get you guys situated. There we go. Oops, there we are. So, that's been my journey for the last day. I think it's going to continue. I'm going to do some research. Obviously, I'm going to get it back to the customers. I'm certainly going to hang on to it until they're ready for it to be back, because I want to study it and I want to find out about it. I'm hoping, it is my hope that it ends up in a museum, because it's a fantastic piece. It's just outstanding. So, part one of, I don't know how many parts to this thing. I'm trying to get my friend who's a professional photographer to photograph it, and we'll go from there. Amazing times. Healed Heart, Kim Wilson, good to see you. Good to see your channel. Good to see content. Amazing place you live. I hope you don't have to go through wildfires this next season. I know Jay Daniels had to go through the same thing. The fires came very, very close to his ranch in Northern California, so my heart's with you guys. I guess it's kind of a trade-off, just the extreme beauty and everything. You have to put up with what Mother Nature throws at you. Any questions about this thing, let me know. I'll try to answer them as best I can. If you have information that would help me in finding out anything, I want to put a thing together for the customers. I'm going to make a display case for it and give it back to them, and just enjoy the freaking phenomenal rush it was to just uncover this thing. So anyway, everybody stay happy, stay healthy, and let's keep rocking it. Let's keep moving forward. Kindness and love and everything that we are about, it's taken over slowly but surely. So thank you for all the comments. Thanks for reaching out, and I will catch you on the next one. Talk to you soon.